So, you want to play like Prime Messi? You're not alone. Every young baller dreams of gliding past defenders, scoring screamers, and making the game look effortless, just like he did. But here's the truth. Messi wasn't just born great. He became a genius. And the way he trained, thought, and played the game, it was different. Scary different. This guy made the best defenders in the world look like kids at a Sunday league. Ramos, Spun, Van Dijk, Frozen, entire teams, left chasing shadows. Messi didn't just play football, he bent reality, turned chaos into control, and danced with the ball like it was part of his soul. Now in this free masterclass, I'm going to break it all down for you. His mindset, his movement, his training, his habits. The little things that made a 5'7" kid from Rosario the most feared player on earth. And no, you don't need to be Messi. But if you learn how he thought, trained, and moved, you'll unlock a version of yourself you never imagined. Let's dive in. Have you ever wondered why so many of the most precise and magical footballers come from places like Brazil, Africa, and South America? It's not just a coincidence. There's something deeper rooted in those streets that creates true magicians on the ball. The secret behind those incredible players' control comes from growing up playing barefoot street football until the sun went down. There were no cone drills, no strict tactics, no coaches telling them what to do, just pure madness with the ball at their feet. These streets have produced legends like Neymar, Ronaldinho, and of course, Lionel Messi, players who have dominated world football for decades. Playing barefoot small-sided football offers countless benefits. It builds instincts and a raw connection with the ball, strengthens the facial tendons, and sharpens creativity and flair. But perhaps most importantly, it develops a deep love for the game itself. The problem with modern football is that this natural passion often gets lost. Instead of playing football, many kids end up just training football like a science experiment. In many European and Asian countries, kids are trained to fit into a rigid system, almost like robots. Messi didn't grow up training with cones, and neither did Ronaldinho or Neymar. Their childhood was filled with endless hours of street football and juggling. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I don't have friends to play with, or I'm not allowed outside. Honestly, those are just excuses. If you're not playing real football, then forget about going pro. You can't reach that level without putting in the hard work and determination. Let me clear up a big misconception. Messi wasn't just born with supernatural talent. Nobody is. His incredible skill came from a mix of high-quality training at La Masia, a natural lifestyle around football, and countless hours of playing. Many players agree that Messi is one of the most complete footballers ever. What makes him so special is his incredible ability to read the game faster than almost anyone else, his simple but deadly dribbling that leaves defenders behind, and his amazing awareness on the pitch. These qualities make him one of the best players in the world.
I will go with Leo.
Lionel Messi.
Lionel is for me the best.
Messi's game can be divided into three main parts: special awareness, dribbling, and playmaking. Let's break them down. Special awareness. Many people notice that Messi is always moving around the pitch, scanning the field. Even at the very start of the match, when he gets the ball, he quickly passes it and starts walking again. You might think he's just lazy or tired, but it's actually something deeper. Pep Guardiola once said he loves when Messi walks because after 10 to 15 minutes, Messi has built a mental map of the whole game. This map tells him when to attack, where to attack, and when to take a shot. Then suddenly Messi will take the ball from the middle of the pitch, run toward the goal, and score a world-class goal. This kind of special awareness is what helps Messi do amazing things every time he's on the pitch. To improve your awareness, watch full 90-minute matches, but don't watch them like a fan. Watch like a coach who wants to improve. Focus on player movements, patterns, and tactics that most people don't notice. This will help you stay one step ahead of most players. In professional academies, coaches teach students this exact skill. But watching alone isn't enough. You have to get real match experience. Join local Sunday leagues or tournaments where you can learn to play confidently under pressure. Another tip to improve your awareness is to constantly scan your shoulders while playing. This helps you know if a defender is coming, where your teammates are, and what's happening around you. Dribbling. Messi's dribbling has scared defenders for years. His secret weapon is a simple skill called the body feint. To really master dribbling, you need to work on 3 basic steps to improve your ball control and make your dribbling unpredictable. Step 1. Juggle the ball barefoot for at least 15 minutes daily. Juggling builds your connection with the ball, improves your touch, and develops ball-eye coordination. Use cone drills too. for faster progress. Step 2. Learn not to look at the ball while dribbling. Research shows that 89% of amateur players look at the ball, while only 8% of professionals do. Players like Messi never look down. To train this, practice wall passing while looking slightly above the ball so you can see the ball and the player you're passing to. Step 3. Improve your first touch. This is one of the first things academies teach. Top players like Zidane have a perfect first touch. They can control and manipulate the ball exactly where they want. The best drills for this are wall drills and volleys, which you can see on screen. But none of these skills matter if you don't play on instinct. Players like Neymar, Messi, Eden Hazard, and Ronaldinho rely on their instincts. They don't overthink every move, they play naturally. If you lack top-level instincts, you'll overthink in matches, lose confidence, and struggle to dribble past opponents. To build your instincts, try free-flow dribbling sessions on an open pitch, imagining defenders coming at you. You can also do visualization exercises before training to prepare your brain to be creative. If you still overthink during games, focus on mastering one specific skill move until it feels natural. Messi did this with his body feint, practicing it over and over until perfect. Playmaking. Ability. Messi isn't just known for dribbling or awareness. His playmaking is also incredible. Coaches today want players who can make killer passes, change the game, and set up their teammates to score. To master playmaking, you've already started with special awareness, but you also need to improve your decision-making and vision. One great way to do this is by playing rondos, like 5v2 or 4v2. Rondos may look simple, but they are very effective. They improve your first touch, quick decision-making, and awareness under pressure. They teach you to stay calm in tight spaces, play faster, and connect better with teammates. As a playmaker, I recommend playing as an attacking midfielder for a few months. Even though I'm a winger now, I played center midfield for over a year. That helped me develop split-second decision-making, which keeps me 4 steps ahead of my opponents. Also, perfect your passing technique. Focus on short, clean passes and long balls with a partner. Practice for 30 minutes daily, and within a month, you'll see big improvements. Lastly, a very underrated tip to become a better playmaker is controlling the game through communication. You should decide when to attack, when to hold the ball, and make every decision that positively affects. All right, now let's talk about what Messi does better than almost anyone else: scoring goals.
Messi hits one. Oh, what a goal! Waits it under the crossbar. He's got a hat-trick.
Watching him find the back of the net feels like magic. It looks so smooth, so easy, like he's just playing around. But behind that simplicity lies a deadly mix of perfect technique, sharp timing, and insane football IQ. I actually studied Messi's last 66 free kick goals, and what I found was really interesting. Despite the variety of situations, he often used a simple, elegant method to score: the curl shot. He bends the ball around the wall and places it into the top corner, almost like he's painting a picture with his foot. It's precise, controlled, and it works again and again. Here's the key takeaway for you. Don't try to master 100 different shooting techniques. That's not what Messi did. Instead, pick one type of shot that fits your style and train it until it becomes second nature. If you're a winger, focus on that classic cut-in and finesse finish, like Lamine Yamal. If you're a striker, become deadly inside the box, master quick, composed finishes. And if you're a midfielder, work on power shots from distance that can turn the game in a second. Now, I already have a full in-depth guide on shooting techniques on my channel, so check that out when you're done here. Now you understand how Messi scores, by keeping it simple, staying smart, and mastering what works for him. But here's the truth. None of this would be possible without how he trains and prepares himself behind the scenes. From his workout routines to his strict diet, every detail of Messi's lifestyle is built for performance at the highest level. To play like Messi, you first have to train like him. But let's be clear from the start. There's no magic trick or flashy drill that turns you into the GOAT overnight. What I'm about to share with you is powerful because it's real. These methods are simple, effective, and built for players who are ready to show up every single day, even when training alone. You'll learn how to improve your dribbling, shooting, passing, first touch, physical fitness, and even your diet, all through a mindset that mirrors how Messi shaped himself from a young boy in Rosario into a world-class legend. Let's begin with dribbling, the skill Messi is known for worldwide. Everywhere you look online, you'll find those same old cone drills. Most of them are useless. They teach you how to move around objects, but not how to move with intelligence or control. That's why when players ask me what to focus on, I keep it real. Dribbling is not about dancing through cones. It's about mastering your touch in tight spaces and reacting at match speed. There's a simple drill I recommend, one I call the tight space rhythm drill. It's inspired by Ronaldinho and used in La Masia to teach players how to feel the ball as if it's part of their body. You stay in a tight zone, tapping the ball between both feet with quick, sharp movements, changing angles every few seconds. This builds real control, quick footwork, and balance under pressure. Pair that with short cone waves, nothing fancy, just weaving in and out with intention, and you've got a deadly combination. But don't stop there. Mix in small-sided games and free dribbling in open space. That's where you become unpredictable, just like Messi. Now let's talk about shooting, the difference between being a good player and a game changer. Scoring goals like Messi isn't just about striking the ball clean, it's about adapting. In a real match, the ball isn't handed to you on a silver plate. Sometimes it bounces, sometimes it comes at your weak foot, and sometimes you've got 1 second to shoot before a defender crashes in. That's why I recommend a type of shooting drill that mimics chaos. Rebound shooting. Find a wall, a rebounder, or a friend. Have them pass you unpredictable balls, bouncing, rolling, high, or fast, and hit your shot without stopping the ball. Aim for different parts of the goal. Imagine defenders closing in. Imagine the keeper stepping forward. You have to train for imperfection, because that's how real football works. And here's a truth not enough people talk about. Shooting power doesn't come from lifting heavy weights in the gym. It comes from repetition on the pitch, shot after shot, touch after touch. That's how you build the timing, technique, and confidence to strike like a killer in front of goal. Messi didn't bulk up. He tuned in. He repeated until it became second nature. Let's move into passing, because Messi isn't just a goal scorer. He's the ultimate creator. The best passers aren't always flashy. They're precise, fast, and intelligent. You don't need a full team to train like that. All you need is a wall. Pass with 1 touch, then 2 touches. Use your weak foot. Add volleys. Challenge yourself to stay sharp and consistent. These drills will transform your first touch and make your passing more accurate, more natural. But here's where most players stop. They only pass in static drills. The real transformation happens when you bring pressure into the mix. Go to an open pitch with a friend. Run at full speed while passing back and forth. Add movement, intensity, even some chaos. Because in a match, no one is standing still waiting for a perfect pass. You're moving, reading the play, and reacting. That's what you need to train. Now, even with all this training, there's one thing that holds many players back: diet. If you're training hard but feeding your body junk, all that progress vanishes. Your performance isn't just built on the field, it starts in the kitchen. Messi understood this early. His diet focuses on natural, unprocessed food. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins like chicken, fish, and eggs. These aren't just good for you. They fuel your energy, sharpen your mind, and speed up your recovery. Too many young players rely on supplements, shakes, or fast food. That's not how champions are built. The real power comes from eating real food. And while we're at it, hydration is a game changer. Drink at least 4 liters of water a day, not just when you're thirsty, consistently. It improves your metabolism, clears toxins, and keeps you sharp during and after training. I've also included a full-day sample meal plan for footballers, from breakfast to dinner, including light match day options and recovery drinks. You can find it in the link below this video. If you're playing a match, eat light, natural foods at least 2 hours before kickoff. Bananas, oats, or even some nuts. After the game, skip the energy drinks and go for something homemade and hydrating. A blend of coconut water, lemon, and a pinch of salt works wonders. The path to playing like Messi isn't built in a single session. It's built in how you train, how you think, how you eat, and how consistent you are. It's built on small, sharp steps repeated every single day. Because in the end, Messi didn't become the best by doing what everyone else did. He became the best by mastering the basics better than anyone else. Now it's your turn. Now, if you want a full step-by-step training guide to take your game to the next level, just click the video on the screen. I'll meet you there. And if you found value in this, make sure to subscribe.